What up everyone, this is going to be a quick review on the Invicta Pro Diver. I know you guys got places to go and people to meet, so I'm not going to ramble on for over 10 minutes and get straight to the review. The Invicta Pro Diver comes in a bright yellow box, which is no surprise because if you know this brand, they really like to stand out. Let's take a look inside. This is the Invicta Pro Diver that retails for $80. Invicta has a reputation for their crazy watch dials, good or bad depending on your taste, but I'm sure we can all agree that the Pro Diver has a beautiful classic design. This pays homage to the Rolex Submariner. Starting off with the measurements, diameter is 40 millimeters, thickness is 14 millimeters, lug to lug is 48 millimeters, and lug width is 20 millimeters, and the weight is 140 grams. The dimensions are near identical to the Rolex Submariner, so props to Invicta on getting that right. The case is stainless steel with a mix of brushed and polished surface, which is done very well considering the price. The brushing and polishing looks very smooth. This is built with near identical proportions to the Submariner, whose size is often praised for being versatile on many different size wrists. One thing that might be a turnoff is that they engraved their logo on the side of the case. Invicta is a very loud brand, so no surprise that they decide to do something like this. At first when I saw this, I thought this was really ugly, but when I started wearing it, I didn't really notice it anymore. Usually my sleeves covers it, so I just forget it's there now, so it's not as bad as it looks. For the dial, the design is the same as the Submariner. You have near identical set of hands and coin edge bezel is the same, but a couple things to note: the hour markers are smaller than some other Submariner homages, and there's a lime greenish hue on the hour markers, which I know may be a big turnoff for some other people, but I think the colors go well together with the blue dial. Do people actually go diving with these watches? I feel like it's more of a style rather than anything else, just like how people wear boat shoes and never been on a boat, which I admit I'm guilty of. But anyways, if you actually do dive, this is water resistant of up to 200 meters. It has a screw down crown with crown guards. The crown is very grippy and easy to handle. You can set the time and hand wind with no problem. One thing that I don't like about this watch is that the case back protrudes, which makes this a thick watch at 14 millimeters. For the strap, the outer links are brushed while the middle links are polished. It has a fold over press clasp similar to the vintage Rolexes of the 90s. There's 4 micro adjustments so you will get the right fit. The lug width is 20 millimeters, so it shouldn't be a problem to get a replacement strap. Now the biggest positive of this watch is the movement. This has the Seiko NH35A automatic movement, which in my opinion is the best movement you can get for a watch that is under $100. It's accurate, reliable, and very good quality. The yellow wheel is also a nice pop of color. Invicta really likes to put their own twist on things with this yellow wheel. Now for the lume, it's not that great. It fades very quickly and you can see it's a little grainy, but this is pretty standard for watches at under $100, so don't expect this to last all night. And if you actually do dive with this watch, you're not going to be able to see what time it is. For the fit, my wrists are 6 3/4 inches. The dimensions are pretty spot on to the Submariner, but one huge difference between this and the Submariner is, as I showed earlier, the case back does protrude out a little and you can see it sitting high on my wrist, which creates a gap between my wrist and the watch. But overall, it's a solid looking watch with a great movement at a very affordable price. That's it for this week's video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Pro Diver. I have an entire playlist of watch reviews right here, so check it out if you love watches. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.